Good morning. Thank you for showing up for our LiveWell meditation. If you're new to meditation can often most comfortably be done seated cross-legged, like I am here today. You'll just have your hands on your lap, wherever they're comfortable. Or some people like to just lie flat on a yoga mat. So I have a yoga mat here beside me, or your bed even, or a couch. You may just lie flat with your back securely on the ground. And some people listen to meditations while they're out for the walk, or just sitting on your porch in a swing or hammock, or on your morning drive to work. So always, if I cue you to close your eyes in a seated meditation, make sure if you're moving or driving or walking that you just keep your eyes ahead and listen in. But wherever you find your space that you want to cultivate this meditation practice, just try to just make sure it's a space you're going to be able to be for about 10 minutes without too many distractions, knowing that it's really a practice of connecting with yourself, going internal into yourself, feeling present with yourself. And practicing presence takes time. And so if you're new to meditation, it might feel a little uncomfortable at first. But just know that the more that you come back to the practice, the easier it can get to calm the mind, to create space, to get more comfortable with stillness. And so, yeah, we're going to get going here, but I just wanted to orient you to a meditation practice in case you are brand new. So, however you have arrived here today, in whatever space you're in, if you are still, I will invite you to close your eyes or just gaze softly ahead, looking at one space. And if you are walking or driving, just looking ahead. When we close our eyes or just stare into one space, it can just kind of allow us to tune out some distractions. Because in a meditation practice, we really want to help to create presence in ourselves. And so when we first begin the practice, we often have a lot of noise in our minds. And so I always like to start with a breath practice myself, where we draw our attention to the breath. So when we draw our attention to things in ourselves during a meditation, it can tune out some of the noise in our mind, often referred to as monkey mind in the yoga world. So bring your attention to your breath. You will feel it fully come in through your nostrils as the breath fills your lungs and belly. Just extending your lungs and belly full with an inhale before releasing on an exhale through your mouth. I like to purse my lips on the exhale some. Helps us slow the exhale down. So fully inhaling, bringing in fresh air of the day and letting go on the exhale. Knowing that with each inhale, we bring in fresh oxygen our body needs for life. And on the exhale, we're letting go of carbon dioxide that we didn't need, sending it out to the plants, to the nature, to the world around us. I think of this breath as a cleaning breath that's cleaning out space in our minds. And then on the exhale, we're releasing anything we need to let go of. Bringing in oxygen, sending it to every cell of our body. Breathing out, releasing any tension, anything you may be hanging on to from yesterday, letting it go. And for this next section, we'll just let the breath become natural and steady, not forcing or requiring it to do anything special, just letting the breath breathe. Feeling the ground supporting you, allowing the breath just to be a steady rhythm, anchoring you in the here and now. Just begin reflecting on the season that we're in now, shifting from spring to summer. Beginning to notice any small signs of growth as in our gardens on the real earth, tiny blooms maybe have begun to emerge from seeds planted earlier this year. So without rushing to find any answers or results, just gently checking in with yourself, asking softly, what's quietly blooming in my life? What feels like it needs more care? What might I gently let go of to make space for what matters? So just setting that intention for this meditation with no pressure to fix anything, but just notice. May I notice what needs attention with compassion? Or just simply may I be present for myself right now? Knowing that at any time in our meditation, if other thoughts or noises interrupt your attention, just come back to your body, to your breath. As we turn our attention to our body, just starting at the crown of your head and slowly moving your awareness downward, just notice any areas holding any tension that you want to breathe into to release. Making sure your forehead is not holding that tension, letting go if it is. Relaxing your eyes and your jaw. Releasing any tension, letting it roll down your body, your neck, dropping your shoulders farther away from your ears. Creating space, just letting go of any tension, letting it melt down your body, down your legs, flowing out your bottom or your feet, wherever is connected to the earth, just letting it all go to the ground, knowing that the ground is so strong and steady and can support any of our weight, any of our burdens. We can always let them go into the earth. Feeling yourself connected, planted, anchored here in the ground beneath you. Just letting yourself embrace the stillness of this place with comfort. Sending yourself a message that you're safe to pause here, just being present with yourself. And if you can return your attention to that visualization we started earlier about our internal peaceful garden, that space that's your own private place of growth, return to notice what's blooming. Maybe new neural pathways you've been working to cultivate through practices. Maybe it's a mind shift. Maybe it's new skills of emotional regulation you're developing. Or maybe new strengthening body practices. Or maybe increased movement, walking, whatever it is you might be doing. Just notice all signs of growth. Not feeling anxious if you don't see the signs of growth yet. Instead, bringing in patience. Celebrating any small signs of progress, just like showing up for this meditation. And if there are areas you're not experiencing growth, just being curious. Is there enough water? Is the soil fertile enough? Do any of these new seeds that you're planting need more sunlight or space or time? Whatever it is, knowing that you can commit to caring and continuing to tend to your internal garden. Now, gently noticing if there's anything you're ready to release that's in the way of the growth, any thought, any habit, any expectation, maybe something you've outgrown. Whatever it is you need to release, let it go with gratitude, knowing this makes room for what truly wants to thrive. On your next out breath, really envisioning letting go. Now I'll say a few affirmations and just allow them to wash over you, maybe repeating them aloud or silently to yourself. I honor the growth happening within me. I am learning what I need to flourish. It's okay to move slowly. Letting go is part of growing. I tend to myself with care and compassion. Reminding yourself that it's always about progress, not perfection, just steady movement towards the light. Letting these affirmations land where it's most needed. Breathing gently. staying with the calm that's blooming inside of you. We'll take a few final deep breaths together, knowing that you're allowed to bloom in your own way, in your own time. And after your next out breath, bringing your awareness to the space you're in, wiggling your fingers and toes, blinking your eyes open when you're ready, coming back, noticing how you feel, hopefully more grounded, more present, more connected. Thanking yourself for showing up today and for beginning to practice meditation, presence, steadiness with yourself. Look forward to future growth together, and live well, love well, be well. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.